What's up, guys? It's New School Classics. We're back here again today with the 2021 Polaris Slingshot RLE. This is the limited edition. We're going to do an oil change on it today. I know how to change the oil on your Slingshot on the new models yourself. These have the ProStar engines. It's a little different layout than the previous generation, so I'm going to show you how to do this today and accomplish this feat without getting charged a bunch of money by your local dealership. So, to start out, the first thing you're going to need to buy or budget for is these race ramps. These are the RRTR5 series race ramps. They're actually meant for loading on a trailer. It has a 4.3 degree angle, which is just enough to clear everything. The Slingshot sits really low, and it's going to give you just enough room to slide up under there and access that drain bolt and that oil filter. So once you get these, they're about $750. You can find them on eBay, you can find them on all sorts of websites. Might need this oil filter wrench. I'm going to try by hand first, but this little oil filter wrench should do the trick if my hand can't get it. You're going to need, of course, a funnel. You're going to need some gloves, some towels, a drain pan, and an extra drain pan if you want to be cautious about the mess. I brought along my owner's manual just in case I want to refer to it. Always a good idea to have that on hand. Without further ado, guys, we're going to get this thing pulled up on the race ramps, and I'll show you how that goes. So the first step is going to be getting these ramps lined up with the tires. You want them to be straight on with the tire as evenly as possible. Shove it right under there, make sure it's straight. This one will do the other side tire. Nice and straight. Now this one's a little tricky because the clearance is really low right here with this ramp, but it does fit. You just gotta finesse it a little bit. It is gonna make a little bit of contact under your undercarriage here. There we go. Just like that. Straighten it out. All right. That looks pretty good there. We're going to start the Slingshot and pull up the ramp very carefully. We don't want to go over that edge. Also, don't give it too much gas. The rear tire will shoot the ramp backwards, and you don't want that either. So just be careful. Take your time. I got the e-brake up. I also parked it in first gear. We're also going to take some wheel chocks, something I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, and we are going to just stick those right there for safety. 2 is good enough. If you want 3, by all means, do 3, but I feel pretty safe just like that. Next thing we're going to go ahead and do is open the hood. The hood latch is right under here, right under this part. You're going to push up. It's going to make that click sound. And you're going to put a hand here and a hand here and kind of pull up and towards you. And it's going to hinge up and then flip open just like a Viper hood. Gonna need some Allen keys. All right, now we're good to go ahead and slide under here. It is going to suck because it is tight. There is your drain bolt.
right there. Looks like a big one, so I'm gonna try the biggest one I got. And perfect fit with the biggest one. And crack that puppy. And there is a crush washer there. And lost the bolt. And lost the bolt. And lost the bolt. And I'm gonna have to deal with that later now. And there's the oil filter right there. Can you get that from up top? It's right behind this coil. We're gonna go ahead and let that oil drain. Gonna crack this. Help that ventilate. I think I will, however, be able to finesse this nifty oil filter wrench in there. There seems to be enough room. Loose enough now to where I should be able to do the rest with my hand. Okay, so I was able to loosen up the oil filter with this. You are going to need it. They crank that thing on there pretty tight. I had to reach through here and then go over this line here and then kind of crank it in a J shape like this. Get it under the oil filter right here and then crank it this way. So I've loosened it up enough now to where I should be able to get the rest off with my hand like so. Okay, we're gonna let that drain a little bit. Another thing they want you to do is prime the filter. I'm gonna use some of this old car oil I got here. Oil is oil at the end of the day. If you feel more comfortable priming your filter with 530, go ahead. And we're gonna install this oil filter from the top. I'm gonna try to wipe the housing off first. Probably gonna have to change my gloves. Okay, installing the new filter. It is a long screw, so you're gonna be turning this thing for quite a minute. And I'm just gonna hand crank that. There it is. We're gonna get our drain bolt back in. Make sure you get your crush washer. And make sure you remove the old crush washer. So we got the crush washer on the drain bolt. We're gonna slide back under here. Maybe my crush washer is floating around my drain pan. Still, that's what I'm guessing is happening. Okay, now we can start adding oil. Fluid capacity, 6 quarts. So I've got exactly 6 quarts here. So I'm gonna do 5.5 to start. I've got an arch in my back right now that I don't ever want to have ever again. I'm gonna do half of this and then start it up and let it run for about a minute or two. Let's see where we're at and start this puppy up. Let's check the oil level now. So we can add probably the rest of the quart there. Looks like it's it. Let's go give her a rip. Ooh.